Hello viewers, and welcome to my latest track guide. This is for the Skip Barber this week at Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya, historic layout circa 95. Without further ado, we're going to look at the setup on screen now for all laps set within this session. Please note, obviously you will need 2.1 gallons of fuel for qualifying distance. The track info on screen now: partly cloudy, 78 Fahrenheit. Try to get this as close as we can to the current season conditions. And finally, the laps we are going to be looking at, or the lap we're going to be talking you through, is going to be a 202.5. So without further ado, let's head to the track. Okay, so here we are, just coming to start our flying lap. Obviously coming down the main straight, flat out. We've got two things to look out for into this first corner. One is the 100-meter marker, 100-meter board, and also the blue cone. And basically I don't really use the 100-meter marker, but I think we probably brake just around that. But I kind of use the blue cone as my braking reference point. Braking all the way down to second gear just before the blue cone. Get the front end in. Be careful with this yellow curb that can unbalance the car. Want to try and avoid that. Then back on to the left hand side of the curb as soon as you can. Get the car rotated and power out, flat out through this corner. As we come along here, this is maybe just my personal preference, but what I do is straddle this curb just to keep the car as wide as possible coming into the next corner. Using the shadow here as our braking reference marker on the bridge, dropping down 2 gears into second gear. Hug the apex as much as possible, power out, up through the gears.
About 1 lap of fuel left.
Coming into here, this is a tricky corner. Coming in, we're going to be dropping all the way down to first gear. It's important, or at least I feel it's important. You want to really kind of straddle up on the curb. It helps get the car rotated, in my opinion, and then power out using all the exit curb. Coming down here in fourth, we're going to drop down 1 gear. Going to get, as we hit the curb on the right hand side here, dropping down 1 gear into third. Important to get as tight in on this apex as you can. And as you come around here, you want to get on the power and just be very careful. This curb, I haven't seen it do it in the Skippy, but in the F3 with the new damage model, it can absolutely kill cars. So you really want to avoid this curb, this yellow curb. That is a dangerous place to be. Do not want to touch that. But every lap you've got to run close to it. Through here, up to fourth, you'll see we do make a slight error here. And it does kind of highlight the importance of staying off this inside curb, or at least the danger of being on the inside curb. You'll see we lose traction. But basically you want to keep this flat out through here as much as you can. So we lose a bit of traction there. One of danger you're going to have on that exit of that curb is it's very easy to get a 1x here. Make sure you keep 2 wheels on the road at all time. You just probably need to blend out the throttle just a little bit through that corner. Down what we'll call the back straight. Going to come into this corner, we're using the 50-meter marker as our braking reference, all the way down to second gear. It's cornered a little bit cambered, so you can kind of really get into the groove down here. Power will push you out wide as you go through it. Get your power down, up to second gear. Up to third gear, sorry. And then back down to second here. Hug this corner as tight as you can. Again, stay off the curb. The curb will unsettle the car. Use all the exit curb on the left here. Really want to maximise the track. And I don't think I do maximise this as much as we can, or maybe I do. You can really use a lot of the inside curb here, so don't be afraid to over abuse that inside. Down here, much like we talked about the earlier curb, this sausage curb in the F3 races that I've seen can do absolute carnage to the car, that will damage. So just be wary of that curb, of all curbs basically. And as we come here, midway through this curb, we're going to be just lifting off the throttle, no braking, just blending it out the throttle, maybe a little dab of brake there. And on this final exit curb, you can run quite a lot of curb here, as you can see. No 1x, we've got all 4 wheels off the track. So you can kind of abuse the track limits on that last corner quite a bit. And that completes 1 lap of Circuit de Catalunya.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Okay, and there we have it. As always guys, hope this video has been of use to someone out there. If you feel it's helped you, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and until next time, I will see you later. Thanks for watching, see you soon.